Hi Taurus, welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read is a general read for the collective of Taurus. That means anybody that has Taurus anywhere in their chart, this message is meant for you. It may not necessarily be your message. It might be a message for the person sitting next to you that has Taurus in their chart, but please know, I truly intend to get this message directed to you, especially since you are taking the time out of your day to observe this read. All right, so let's see if we can get this message for you here. Now, please be aware that Spirit may decide to hijack the message and provide a completely different message. If that's the case, I'll bring the message to you. Please be sure to apply it where it's appropriate. If this is a message in regards to an individual that you're interacting with, please take note that the message can flip-flop. With it being a small, short, and sweet message, highly doubtful, but it can. The message can be directed to you about them, to them about you, and in some places, their intent towards you, your intent towards them, then their intent towards you, and it can be flip-flop like that also. So, always ask yourself to be sure, is this something I would or have done? Is this something they would or have done? And that can help you decipher whether or not this is or is not your message. And it should also be something that is currently happening in your life, literally. So, with that being said, if you do not feel like this is your message, you don't feel comfortable with that, I do encourage you to go observe your other natal chart zodiacs. Please allow your intuition to guide you, whatever you are drawn toward. Please take note of that. Your intuition will never fail you. We as a people can fail our intuition, but it will never fail us. So let that guide you. Follow that draw, that pull to what you feel is most important. And maybe that message will have what you're looking for. Okay? And there may be more than one. So please keep that in mind as well. All right. So before we begin, I would like very much to ask Spirit to come forward and assist Taurus in opening their eyes to see, their ears to hear, their heart to feel, and their intuition to discern the message they are about to receive. Taurus, for the past several reads, you must not be getting enough rest, or you must be overdoing it, or something, because when I do your read, I end up starting to yawn and have a hard time breathing, and I've noticed that. So please take note of that, whether it's a need to go see the doctor because there's a need for assistance medically, or you just are exhausted. I'm not sure which, but it starts with your read, and it has done that for the past month or longer. I haven't really taken complete note, but I do know it's been the start of your reads from there on. So please, if I'm speaking to you, if you are having a hard time breathing or yawning a lot or you're exhausted, please take note of this message. Okay? All right. So, with that being said, we're going to do a quick overview of your read. Then we'll do some clarification. And then we'll get to the heart of matter or why you're here. And that's the guidance from Spirit. It's that point of view that is unemotionally attached. Okay. So for your overall energy up there, we have the Knight of Swords. We're moving swiftly towards something, being very truthful, speaking pretty truthfully, harshly, saying words that there's no sugarcoating, and it may drive away some people because of that. But we're moving very swiftly, and it can be something coming at you very swiftly as well. Because I am sensing that this is coming toward you. Literally, it's coming towards you. Okay. So in the recent past, we have the Ace of Cups. There was emotional fulfillment, happiness, joy, a lot of love. Okay. Current situation, we have the Seven of Swords. We're being very cautious and careful, quiet, Some people would call it sneaky. I don't necessarily call it sneaky. It's sometimes it's actually smart to be quiet and cautious and careful, reevaluating your steps so you can attain what you need to without, announcing it to everybody, without making noise. Because, he's got the two swords and we don't know if they clattered on the ground and he's looking back going, oh crap, here comes somebody after me. Or if he's trying to gather them off the ground and he's running out of room and reevaluating how to go about it. We don't know. But yeah, reevaluating a situation and figuring out which path to go forward next without announcing it to everybody. And then what we have to come is a dawning and an understanding of the entirety and complexity, the word I was just given, the complexity of the situation. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles, putting forth the effort. Could be a job, a career, money, but it's going to work. Three of Pentacles. Okay. So let's get some clarification here for you, huh? Let's go to the Knight of Swords, and please clarify the Knight of Swords for Taurus. King of Swords, Page of Pentacles. So, can be very well Libra, more air element coming towards you. Trying to figure out how to start fresh, start new, start building, and laying down a new foundation. Or, second version is trying to be very logical and how to move swiftly towards creating a new beginning, having a new beginning, how to start building on that, how to lay that foundation so you can begin new. So there was an ending that was pretty painful, and we've realized what our wish fulfillment was, what would make us very happy, and so we're trying to figure out how to move towards it, how to make it happen, and letting the divine lead you so you can begin, so you can then build on that foundation that is laying down so you can start fresh and new. All right, please clarify the Ace of Cups, recent past for Taurus. Please clarify the Ace of Cups. Four of Wands. There was stability and happiness. Could have been a relationship, a marriage, very supportive, very strong. Confusing you, huh? So you were holding on to or holding back from speaking the truth in regards to a love that made you happy. And they kind of, either you or they were very confusing and didn't know which direction to go, and it became kind of stressful. So you went within yourself to figure out where to move forward to have victory. That was kind of a delving into that Four of Wands there, that stability, so you could have that. That's the recent past. So please clarify the Seven of Swords, something that needs to be reevaluated here. The realization there's some pain because of the Knight of Swords coming in, moving towards the Queen of Wands, somebody that's very passionate. They're feeling kind of overwhelmed, looking at the whole picture and realizing that it's overwhelming. And so we're leaving walking away from our partner, the King of Wands, and becoming self-sufficient, and figuring out how to make things work with an Emperor. To take control of the situation. Please clarify the Hangman in reverse. This is the nitty-gritty that I wanted to get to here. Please clarify the Hangman in reverse. Wow, okay. Those just, yeah. Alright, here we go. So, we realize that it's not going to work. And we're going to head towards not being very happy, and there's no love there. So, what's to come is a dawning and an understanding that is not all that it's cracked up to be. Taking a stand, being very careful how you move towards them. Okay. So you're going to work on figuring out how to take a stand. So you can then move towards them. And choose a difficult path to have equal give and take. So you can then move towards, again, the Queen of Pentacles, self-sufficiency. Independence, financial stability. Refusing the offers so that you can then fulfill your own wishes. Alright. Well, let's see if we can get some guidance here for you. Well, alright. Okay. Thank you. So there are some things that are being hidden that you're not aware of. There's some options that are in there. We're feeling like we're being left out because somebody else is creating something exciting and new. So then, you know, reevaluating this relationship, taking some time out, maybe ghosting the situation so you can try to get clear and realize what you need to do. And so not making an offer is probably the best thing to do, and stand your ground. Having looked at the whole picture, having gone deep within yourself and got the understanding in regards to how to have stability. I understand that there are other options as well for you. They may be hidden. There's always other options. Right. So Taurus, with that read, with this message that came through, I pray that it has assisted you. So in the meantime, let's have a look at the energies that are in here. And remember, the energies are the energy bubble. It can be yours, theirs. You guys can be drawing on it, on the energy that's in the bubble. Not always is it that you have that zodiac that I call out in your chart or them in their chart, but it can be. It can also be that they have the energy and you're drawing on that energy in the bubble because they put that energy into the bubble that you guys are united in. It's kind of difficult to explain. Two people come together and they both share a bubble, right? And you both pour your energy into this bubble. Both of you have this energy. And say this person here has 6 different zodiacs that they were born under. You have 4 different zodiacs that you were born under. That all your energy comes from. So you guys pour these zodiac energies in here. And their zodiac, say they have Leo somewhere in their chart, you pull on that because you guys are so close knit. It's not necessarily, you know, there has to be an intertwining of your energies in order to be able to draw from them. And that's, sometimes people call that an energy vampire, but it's also how close knit you are. Description of an old couple that have been together for 50, 60 years, and they finish each other's sentences. Or, say, for instance, one doesn't even have to say anything, but the other one goes and gets them a drink. And it's because they knew that they needed a drink. It's that simple. It's just that simple how it works. So please keep all of that in mind when it comes to these energies and how it applies. And the more major arcana you have in here, the more the divine and the universe are at work, clearing your path so you can walk a smooth pathway to achieve your goals. The more minor arcanas, it's more bumps in the roads waiting for you to make a decision so that they can then jump in and clear the path for you so you can accomplish that goal and move to the next. So here we go. There is Leo down. There is Pisces down. And that's it. Leo and Pisces. How funny that I said Leo. Because I really didn't pay attention to the fact that Leo was down here. All right. So with all that being said, next week is the lead towards the month of March, the month of spring and Ostara and technicality for me. And we'll find out what that month has to bring for you. Until then, may all your choices and decisions be very blessed, Taurus.